Welcome back to the Road Warrior Project podcast once again. As always, thank you for liking and subscribing to my podcast. If you listen on Spotify, I accidentally uploaded a podcast from the one I do with my buddies, The Unlikely Trio. I accidentally uploaded that to the Road Warrior Project podcast, so if you see that on there, it was a total accident, but you can still listen to it and enjoy it. But also, go find our other podcast, The Unlikely Trio, and go like and subscribe to that one. But I hope the new year has started well with everyone. I hope everyone made their New Year's resolutions. But with that, your resolutions won't mean shit if you don't really mean it. You know what I mean? Like, what are your goals? What do you want to improve on? What are you going to do to actually work on improving on those things? Do you maybe want to work on something mental, physical, financial, maybe something with relationships? Like maybe you want to get into a relationship or better the one you're in now. Whichever one. But whatever your resolutions and goals are, again, what are you going to do to see those things actually happen? Are you just going to hope for the best and see where things go? Or are you going to step up and put in real effort? Are you going to formulate a realistic plan? Because I feel like people will come up with plans that are just way too overly complicated. They overthink things. You really don't need to. Just come up with some simple steps, a simple plan of action, and execute those steps one at a time. If you look at the big picture way too much, you're going to overwhelm yourself, and you're just going to quit before you even start or just halfway through. Yeah, your resolutions won't mean shit if there's no action behind it. You can say all you want, that you want to improve on certain things or do better, but they don't get better by themselves or by some magical intervention. You know what I mean? The whole new year, new me thing is cool and all, but do you actually mean it? I'm not saying you can't say, new year, new me, or make the resolutions if that's what helps you to have like a starting point. I'm gonna start on this day. But make sure you actually start. Don't procrastinate or wait for your friends to do it with you. It's cool if you have friends that want to do it with you, but it's ultimately up to you to actually make those things happen and start. And why even wait for the new year to even get those things done? If you think about it, just start your goals at that time. Start it right then, while you're thinking about it. There's no better time like the present. But why wait for a whole new year start before you improve on yourself? Just start. Because if you keep waiting and waiting, it's never going to happen. So don't wait for the New Year's resolution bandwagon to come around. Build your own fucking wagon. Get on that wagon. If someone else wants to jump on that bandwagon with you, sure, great. But don't get off that bandwagon just because you get bored or something gets complicated or you hit a bump in the road. That's how it works. That's how it happens sometimes. You gotta get past that bump in the road to keep making it fucking happen. I don't know. I want to see people have resolutions and improve themselves. I like seeing people improve themselves, especially when it comes to physical stuff. If you know me, I'm real big into physical fitness. So the majority of my goals are being more physically fit, however I can be. I'm not saying you have to even post all your progress on social media either. If that's what you enjoy doing and it gives you motivation to do that, sure, post all you want. If you like seeing all the support from your friends and family, great, post it. But you absolutely don't have to. You can work and make progress in silence if you want. It works both ways. Not everyone is the same. And the people who matter are going to notice. You know what I mean? If you have people that are close to you and actually care about your well-being, they're going to check in and see how you're doing. They're going to push you to do better anyway. So, my point is, if you're making resolutions, then go out and make that shit happen. Don't do it just for the clout for social media or do it because it makes a good hashtag. Do it because you really fucking want it. I believe in you. You should believe in yourself too. So find a way to go out there and make those resolutions actually fucking mean something. That's just how I feel about it. That's all I got. Thank you once again for watching my podcast. I'm really enjoying it so far. And again, if you haven't heard of the other podcasts I do with my buddy Richard and Braxton, the Unlikely Trio podcast, please go find that on Spotify and YouTube, and like and subscribe to that as well. Goodbye for now, guys, and have a great, wonderful Thursday. I'm pretty sure it's Thursday. See you guys next time.